Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. I hope you're doing great. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you stay for the story. And if you're returning, settle in, get some tea or coffee, and enjoy. So I will tell a story. First, I'm going to set the mood, like see what energy is coming out so I can see what kind of energy we are picking up on. That's what I thought. So I feel like you guys are getting a lot of feelings, like your intuition is telling you that, what you're feeling is that people are trying to control you. See how the world is right here and this is stepping on it? It's like keeping you under control, keeping your instincts, keeping your intuition under control. And you're feeling like something is up. I see this as kind of like the star card in a way, and the fact that it's that balanced energy in the stars here. But you're using that intuition to pick up on the fact that there's some controlling energy in your life, and you're living in this kind of like excited, wanting to build, seeing the tower falling apart. And, even when there's cloudy weather, even when there's things that are getting you down, and not necessarily weather, but like stuff coming into you, you're feeling that the light is coming from you. People are seeing this excitement and they're wanting to control it, because as you get more excited, you start asserting your wants, needs, and desires, and the people around you are not used to you, you know, living your own life, being your own person, being out of their control. They've used your good nature and your what you want and what you feel is right to control you, and you're asserting who you are. They're getting very defensive over this, and see, I see this as the swords. They're getting very defensive. It's kind of like that play fighting, but also there's a lot of real aggression. They're the funny thing is, as you are becoming more free and full of your excitement, they feel like you are, they're going to lose something. And they're kind of like, okay, instead of you being in this instinctual energy where you're trusting your intuition, where you're really going for what's right with you, you're going within, they want you to be blind. They want you to not use your intuition and look internal, but they want you to just cover up your eyes and pretend that's not going on. They think that they can kind of use assertion and defensiveness and control to stop you from seeing clearly. But you are still seeing clearly, because you are very versatile in how you deal with things. You're very adaptable. You can move and change directions so that you can move in the way that will best serve you. This versatility is causing them to use different tactics. They might even be giving you flattery, or using seduction, using like, oh, hey, if you come this direction, if you keep focusing on me, then, you'll have whatever you want, and I can give you what you want. And this is kind of causing you to kind of go into an isolated state. You're feeling like, I need to go into a hermit state. I need to really ground myself to become fertile. See this 6, I know it's the 6th house, but to me, this is talking about, you don't need their seduction. You don't need their them in your life, honestly. And I think this realization that you can go within, you can be fine without them, is causing a lot of strife. But I don't know about you guys. I mean, I get this from the energy. A lot of us are having to learn how to be the bad guy, the assertive ones, the ones that are not willing to put up with things, and a lot of us don't know how to not be the nice person. This is so funny because I got this card when I was trying to do a recording and it just didn't feel right. So I put everything back, I shuffled, and this popped out. This was the first card that popped out last time. And again, this is telling me that you are, here, where is this card? They want you to be in this kind of energy where you're like, don't know which direction to go. See, here's the two, and the two heads. This one's blind. It's a little similar to the Two of Swords in that way. But also the Two of Wands in this is of going in two different directions, getting pulled in two different directions. One will serve you and start something new, and one will keep the status quo. One will keep things peaceful, but they will not be in your best instincts. So you're being asked to use your intuition. See, again, we have two, but the eyes are closed. So ground yourself, center yourself, and actually decide what is best for you, not other people. At this point, I don't feel like these people have the best interest for you. I think their energy is very self-serving. So I would choose yourself. Like, I'm going to try to learn how to be a little less nice to people. Not less nice to people in general, because I think that's an important thing. But oh yeah, like with Queen of Cups here, really grounded energy in your emotions and your instincts, in your intuition. So really having this, embodying this grounded, but also deeply loving. But loving to people that deserve it. Like, why are we being nice to people? I mean, ask yourself, why are you continuing to be nice or go above and beyond? Like, you know, you can just say, oh, thank you, hi. But, you know, oh, okay. So the four of, there's a lot of fours been coming out. So this Four of Swords, it's like the truth. You want to be, this reminds me of Wonder Woman, you know, the lasso of truth. And they're trying to kind of tie you up. Use your truths. Use how good of a person you are. Use, oh, you always go this way. Why are you acting like that? Against you. And it's making you feel kind of stuck. Like you feel like you can't move. But the truth, if you try to just swallow it down, is going to hurt you. So really focusing on your truth. What is right for you? You know, embody that Queen of Cups energy. Or this also could be a Queen of Cups who's doing this. Someone who feel like it could be a water sign. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that's doing this. They're keeping you stuck. If it's not those signs, it could also just be someone who uses emotions against you. But you know the truth. A lot of fours have been coming out. Like this is a fourth house, and that's your foundation, your security, you know, and using your intuition, what's right for you in this situation, not right for anyone else, because you don't want to be feeling like this. Don't let people use your standards against you if you're standing up to them. Use your intuition and know whether they're in the right here or they're trying to manipulate you. So this is like the base, the core of who you are. This is great though, because what I see is that you're moving away from these relationships, these toxic entanglements, these toxic ways of being, this toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is not what I'm doing here. Toxic positivity is going, have a good day. Oh, I don't really want to hear what you have to say. And, but you know, I'm going to tell you, have a good day. I want to have a good day today. And no matter what happens, no matter what kind of place you're in, that, that you need to move in that direction. The 10 of Swords came out. And, so to me, this is an ending. Like this is going to be painful. The truths that are coming out, if you choose not to swallow them and, you know, sacrifice yourself anymore, people are going to turn on you. But this ending, it's going to be painful, but it's necessary. As you move away from these toxic relationships, they're going to say some awful things to you. They might be to your face, but they might be behind your back. But it's worth it still. I know that it's hard, but it's really worth it to really be yourself and make the decision what's best for you and not get pulled in multiple directions, because you need to really empower yourself, really own that intuition. And it can be seductive to just swallow it down a little longer. But this isn't going to be possible anymore. As you move closer to your instincts, your intuition, you're going to move away from these relationships. It's just the way it is. If you go in one direction, it's going to move you further away from the other direction. And that is going to cause them to stab you. They, not literally, if somebody literally stabs you, they've just gone insane. But they might be feeling pretty toxic. You know, people around you are saying things that, you know, you're like, wow, why would you talk to me like that? And it's because you're getting out of line in their eyes. You're asserting yourself. You're choosing to put yourself first. You've been working really hard. I like this card because this always reminds me, I forget the story of this, but these are all stories. And fairy tales from around the world. But I remember this being about a man in the United States. And he worked really hard. And that's what I see you doing here. You are using this truth hammer. If people are going to stab you, you're going to start really, you know, like these look like nails, like putting nails in the coffin. They wanted to end it and you're sealing it. You are like moving away from this. You're like, no, absolutely not. I stand in the light and I will put this to bed. If you don't want to be kind to me, if you want to destroy me and do painful things, I am going to put the nails in the coffin myself. And I get that there's a lot of relationships that are dying. Oh, yeah, this is great, though. You're moving away from turbulent waters. You're taking yourself and the people that resonate with you and, you know, going away from these turbulent waters into calmness. I love this because there's a lot of symmetry here, moving away from these toxic entanglements, these beliefs, to your instincts, and moving on to greener pastures. Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side, especially if this grass is causing you to feel pain. It's causing you to feel, you know, unable to speak your truth. Who wants to live like that? I know it can feel easier, but I think we are getting to a place in our collective, in our community, the 100,044 souls that believe like we do, that see what is more important, are moving away from these toxic relationships. Yes, into a secure foundation. Like I said, use your instincts to move yourself in the positive direction. Like pray, ground yourself, you know, connect with source, really find out what your divine path is, your alignment, your constellation is. And then that will bring you peace and security more than anything. I keep getting a lot of fours, this four energy of like security, intuition, holding your ground, resting when you need to. Oh, like here we got 3 4s, like I was talking about. So speak your truth, use your intuition, and this will bring you into a grounded alignment. I love this because it's got the four wands, that security, those 4 pillars. And other pillars, like I said in the other readings, have fallen, but these are security. These are abundance. And then at the, let's see. Okay, that's interesting. At the bottom, I saw the Eight of Pentacles, which in this deck is a very painful thing. So maybe they're hoping you see that or feel that so that they can stop you. They do really want to stop you from moving out of their control and speaking your truth. Then you got the Two of Cups. This is about coming together. This is about like minds. This is about using your intuition and bringing that into alignment. I'm just seeing if I got anything else here that has a 2 on it. Or is that our first 2? Defense. Okay. So you did get 2 in the second house, defense. And this to me is showing that if you use your emotions and your instincts in a balanced way, that it will bring, oh yeah, okay. It will bring an end to this defense. See all these swords? You know, it's just like they're bringing defense into your life and offense. They're like coming at you. But see how the Two of Wands is of 2 minds going in 2 different directions, and you're being asked to follow your instincts and grow. This is about coming together, your mind, the balance of your mind coming together. You've really strengthened your foundation and you're becoming unified in your yin yang energy. And in that balance, it's giving you a lot of security. Like, I really like this spread so far. Like, this is a really great story. It's hard. It's, you know, it's an epic battle of what being true to yourself. Oh my gosh, another 4. And this is the 4 of coins. This actually came out in the first reading too. And to me, this is about like protecting what's yours. Protecting those eggs, protecting that those ideas. And you really have a strong structure, and it's protected by the divine. It's protected. You just have to make sure that you're balanced in your energy and that you're connecting with source, you're connecting with God, the divine, and this will bring in all this abundance and protection. You are protected. Believe that. Take that time to feel secure. That's very important right now. You've worked really hard to end things and move away from things that don't work, but that can make you exhausted. Yeah, because there's a lot. You are protected. You don't need to react to this play fighting, this hostility that's coming at you. It's not necessary. It's not real. They're just trying to get a reaction out of you because it's always worked, but they don't realize that you've moved into a higher realm and you're so connected to spirit that this is not bothering you anymore. Oh, nice. Another 2. Lots of 2s, lots of 4s. That's synchronicity. This is the 2 of Swords, and she's not blind in this. She's going internal. Just like here, where's that card? Right here. See, like I said, that balanced energy, that moon, that instinct moving towards your, see, here it's going out, so you're moving towards it, and it's the divine coming in, bringing in energy and connection. And this one, the moon is pointing down towards her. She trusts that even though she can't see what's going on the outside of her, the truth is that this is like the force. She's in, and even though this is a swords card, which is mental, which is air energy, there's a lot of fire here because she has that passion within her. So as she connects to source, she draws upon that to build, you know, the fire, and she can withstand anything. It doesn't matter what's coming at her. This isn't real anyway. It's just more, you know, it's more assertion. Look, like it's very similar. This aggression, this, you know, let's see. Thought I had a different one. But yeah, this is unnecessary. This isn't real. I mean, it's real in the fact that it's happening, but it's not real. And this actually came out in the last reading too, that I didn't record. The Star. So you are going towards the source. your instincts, using that. And you are really grounding yourself and seeing the truth of your power. And your power is that you are the star. You manifest because you've done the work. You're willing to cut people out. If a person's willing to do this to you, if a person's willing to do this to you, and then you really have to make the decision, you have to make the decision in which direction to go, and they're going to see you as a villain. If you do that, put an end to this. Like, you're not being mean if you're putting yourself first, if you're defending yourself, if you're moving away to calmer waters where the grass is greener. That is not a bad thing. That is not selfish. But if they want to call you mean and selfish and whatever, be like, fine, whatever. I'm a star. I don't need you. I don't need people that are going to harm me or work against me. You need people that are going to be on your side. You are a caring, loving person. You have, you're in balance with your emotions, with your instincts. Sometimes your emotions don't include yourself. Sometimes that compassion isn't with you. Sometimes you're so worried about what others think that you become split in the way you're thinking. But if you come back and you really connect with Source, you will come out of this like the star. This is an epic journey. To me, this feels like a superhero journey, and I didn't even know it was going to go this direction, but wearing the shirt, that really resonates with me. These are superheroes from different, have different powers, but they're all superheroes. They're all doing the right thing, the good thing, being the star, using the Force, using their powers for good. And that's what you guys are doing. You guys are superheroes. And sometimes when we're superheroes, we have to do what's hard and take down a villain and X them out of our lives. If they're hurting you like this, when you're such a good person, if they're willing to do this to you, when you're such a good person, like a good person in the fact that you do the right thing, even when it's hard, they're just trying to use your star qualities, your faith, and your logic against you to try to control you. So that's your kryptonite. Okay, guys? Your kryptonite is that maybe you're a little too nice to those who don't deserve it. Put the effort into those that do. Create the world you want and be the superhero of that journey. I really liked this reading. I enjoyed it. And if you did too, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on that little notification bell so that when I go live or when I'm doing a reading, you can be there. It's so much fun. I hope you join me for lives, and I hope you enjoyed the reading, the stories. And so I love you guys so much. This is not easy. Being a superhero isn't easy. Watch Deadpool. What that superhero went through was horrific, but it made them the person that they are. It allowed them, superheroes have their origin stories, and the origin stories are not flowers and sunshine and rays of rainbows every day. They are hard. They are brutal. They mean the end of part of who you are. They mean bursting free of the restraints and no longer being quiet about what's right and wrong. They mean being true to yourself and really willing to be alone if that's what it takes. So, but you don't have to be alone because you've got a great community here, Be part of the Koala Collective and you won't ever be alone. We're all in the same boat here. We're all going through this journey and we're all being a different superhero. So if you want to be a superhero, you're not alone. We can be the League of Incredible, whatever. I don't know the names of the superhero groups, but you're welcome here. So I love you guys. Mwah. I don't know if I did that already, but you get two if I did. That's okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.